All right, we were talking about the code analysis sheet and how you would need, you have two classifications. You have an R1 and an assembly 2 on the first floor for restaurant, and the R1 is above for the hotel. And so you'll need to double check and see if all of these are the same for those. If not, then you might have to have two code use. Um, but I have a feeling they're very similar. Or you could just use a comma, and a comma over here and consolidate it. But what we want to have on the side is a breakdown by square footage. And that's pretty easy to do actually with the area plans. So let's go ahead and go to the architecture tab, and I'm going to go to my room and area and volume calculations. I've already set it up. But what I did was I went in and I added an area scheme called use classification GSF, gross square footage. So I just went to new and created that. And then I went to the area and area plan and picked that guy and created an area plan for 1, 2, and 3. You might have one for 4. I've just done it for 3. And I'll hit cancel here. And so if we look at those, I've just drawn an area around the gross square footage of each floor and put a area inside of it, right? So you do the area boundary and then you place an area inside of it, and I've given the same name to the 2 and 3 because they're R1, and then on the first floor it's A2. So now what we need to do is just make our schedule. So I'm going to go to the View tab, and I'm going to go to Schedules and Quantities, and I'm going to scroll down to my area use classification and click OK. And I'm going to put the area and the name and the level, and let's pop that name up to the top and click OK. And so now we have this little schedule, and I'm going to go to the sorting and grouping, and I'm going to sort by name, and I'll give it a header and a footer and make it calculate totals, and we'll also do grand totals just for fun, totals only, and click OK. And it'll split that guy up into A2 and R1. I can hide this now if I want to, so you're getting kind of that look. And then we'll calculate the totals. So let's go to formatting and pick the area and calculate the totals and click OK. And then you've got it this way. I mean, you could arrange it, I guess, by level, instead of by use. So if you wanted to do that, you could do it by level, right? But that's going to split it up into 3. I kind of like it by use better, so we'll just do it by name. I think that works better. And then click OK. And then you're getting the total square footages and then the overall square footage. You could get rid of the grand total if you want to, but anyway, that's it. So you can now put this on the sheet, or however you want.